the World Cup champions of 1999.
What a victory for the Sri Lankans. A fantastic
Pakistan win the World Cup. A magnificent performance.
Here's the man who's been largely responsible for us over the last.
The first World Cup. That is Australia's joy. And England.
Hello to all of you on another exciting episode of Match Point by Dr. Adnan. Brand new episode, and the PSL fever is going on in Karachi and around the world in the hearts of Pakistan. And of course, we will give you the headlines of the Pakistan Super League, what's happening around the world in the cricket, and कुछ बॉर्डर की खबरें शबरें भी देंगे कि क्या हो रहा है. लातों के भूत बातों से नहीं मानते. मैच पॉइंट की हेडलाइंस में सबसे पहले Colin Ingram, the new history writer for the Pakistan Super League, the first ever non-Pakistani player to score a century in the Pakistan Super League, and this is the highest ever score by a non-Pakistani in the Pakistan Super League ever in the history of all the editions from game number 1 to game number 4, from PSL 1 to PSL 4. The previous highest was smashed by the evergreen Luke Ronchi, 94, not out by Islamabad United, and this record has now been broken by Colin Ingram of Karachi Kings, and he has smashed the highest ever record for the Pakistan Super League. If you go by the century and overall record by the Pakistani and the non-Pakistani, Colin Ingram has also broken the highest ever record by the non-Pakistani and also by the Pakistani if you include Sharjeel Khan, making 117 in the PSL first edition, and now this record has also been shattered in the Pakistan Super League Season 4, and he became the highest ever run getter in a single inning in a single match of Pakistan Super League. But same time, something is happening unorthodox to Karachi. The second headline is about the Mickey Arthur and the Mickey brain. Mickey का दिमाग जो है ना कभी पाकिस्तान टीम के साथ चलने को आया और ना कभी कराची किंग्स के साथ चलने आया, और यही है मुश्किलात दरपेश कराची किंग्स को, और कोई मुश्किल नहीं है, बाकी सब ठीक जा रहा है. Karachi Kings, while playing in the one match, Colin Munro was given the over, and we don't know, no idea what Mickey's plan was or what the plan of Imad was, what the skipper was thinking. Imad was still having one over, and in that time when he came to bowl 48 needed of 5 overs, Colin Munro was given the over and he was smashed for 19 runs. And the same mistake, if you remember, when I told you in the last show, Umar Khan was not given the over on the other day, and the same errors of Karachi were paying them the price in the Pakistan Super League. Otherwise, Karachi was playing exceptionally good with a new combo just like the Qalandars. The major blow for the Islamabad United was the most successful team of the Pakistan Super League. Ian Bell, the star of the England. Ian Bell is no more in the PSL 4, and Islamabad United has lost their valuable addition of Ian Bell. So Zahir Khan was also unavailable. So the new news have come that the West Indian wicketkeeper Chadwick Walton has been contacted and he has been included in the squad of Islamabad United. Let's see what's the formula to use the Chadwick Walton lies in the red book. Next headline is regarding the team Sri Lanka. What Sri Lanka is doing? Sri Lanka has become the first ever Asian team to beat South Africa on their home soil. the thing which Team Pakistan cannot do, the thing and the phenomena which Team India and the Virat Kohli's Team India cannot do. The phenomena which the Team Australia, which I say champions of the champion, could not do ever in the South African soil in the last 10 years. Sri Lanka have done it in style in Port of Elizabeth, and Sri Lanka beat South Africa in a test series. And when we talk about Sri Lanka has given the strong message to all the critics of the Team Sri Lanka and the critics of the Lankan Tigers, and telling them that what is the potential we are having in our team. This was the team which was ridiculed once they were touring the India, and it was said in the newspaper and the leading newspaper of India that they are playing the gully cricket. And when they toured to the Australia, they told it's a second level club team, and this is the team which was team to beat in the South Africa, where all the foreign players and the foreign teams are struggling. Team Pakistan winning here in the South Africa now more than a decade. Team India, which has beaten Australia in the style, Virat Kohli single-handedly beaten Australia in Australia, which no other team could have been achieved other than the regular English team which is playing Ashes every year. Even the Team India was not able to achieve this feat. So the next headline is regarding the Peshawar Zalmi. Zalmi's the team having most fans around the world. The most ever fans of any team and any one player. Darren Sammy Khan's Peshawar Zalmi is going on and flying on with the flying colors. The news about them that the West Indian batsman Lendl Simmons and the English pacer Tymal Mills have joined Peshawar Zalmi as the replacement players for the David Milan and Chris Jordan, because they won't be available, who have been picked for the further England T20 squad for their series against the West Indies. राणा साहब की जो टीम है लाहौर कलंदर ज़ालमी के बाद अगर किसी टीम के फैंस हैं तो वो कलंदरी टीम है। कलंदरी टीम का कमाल ये है कि ज़ालमीज़ के फैन जो है वो मैच जीतने की वजह से है और परफॉर्मेंस दिखाने की वजह से है, लेकिन जो कलंदर की जो टीम है, लाहौर कलंदर टीम, the big phenomena about this team that whether they win or whether they lose, they are gaining the fans. Rana Saab's team, whether in the touching the sky heights or whether going to the dust, the fans they are grabbing around the world after the Zalmi, most for the Lahore Qalandars. And the one boy who has been the wonder boy of Qalandars, who is he? Lameshani, one of the Nepalese teenage sensation, working perfectly right on the trot what needed for the Lahore Qalandars in this Pakistan Super League as the best overseas player. Now 4 for 10 he took in the one match, is the second ever best performance by a spinner in the Pakistan Super League after the Ravi Bopara's 6 for 16 in 2016 in the season 1 for the Karachi Kings. Next news is regarding the Pakistan's ex-captain and the World Cup winning phenomena and the World Cup winning captain and the Pakistan's PM Anchorperson Khan. What he says, I ask India that weapons you are having, weapons we are having, but you should understand that these weapons are not to use. If you will use, ultimately it will be used from both the sides, and there will be a real miscalculation which we can't afford, and once you did it, things will be out of my control. Still, I am ready to come on the table. लेकिन क्या है ना, समझ जरा लेट आती है, तो उम्मीद है कि अब समझ आ गई होगी. The next headline, how can I miss this man? This man is not to be missed in my headline of the today's match point. Universe boss Chris Gayle, what he is doing, whether West Indian team is losing or on the winning track, he is back to the form. He is having the form of his lifetime. I think he should have announced the retirement long time before. Soon after announcing the retirement that this World Cup will be the last World Cup and he will be joining the Hall of Fame of Shoaib Malik and Chris Gayle and lot others whom we will be seeing last time in the cricket field. One of them is the universe boss Chris Gayle, who is shining with a bat. Whether West Indies team is winning or or losing the game, he has made in the 3 games against England 162, then 50 and 135, almost touching the 200. Total runs he have made 347 before the last game at the average of 115.67 and with the amazing strike rate of 120. Next headline is regarding the youngest beauty of Pakistan and the beauty of Islamabad United, and we are just regretting that how come he was not clicking for the Pakistan team. We just wish that this phenomena and this gentleman must click for the team Pakistan as he is clicking for Islamabad United. He is the man to watch when he is on the fire. I mean Asif Ali. Asif Ali, what he was doing, he is playing the game-changing innings for the Islamabad United. He made 70 runs on 38 balls, 6 sixes and 5 fours with a strike rate of 184.21, which is highest ever in the history of Islamabad United since they have played the season 1 and the season 4 in between the 2 successful cups. We have to proceed quickly to finish the headlines and to start the show, and the next news is across the border against from the BJP members. 40 members of the youth wing has been arrested by the Indian police because of the outrage, and they were gathering outside the Eden Gardens and they demanded to take off the portraits, and they wanted to demolish and damage the portraits of Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan, Javed Miandad, the Pakistan star batsman, and Pakistan's star all-rounder Wasim Akram, and they have been arrested and taken to the secret place because they were demanding that we don't want any photographs in any of the cricket stadium from any of the Pakistani players, whatever is the cause. As I have told you in the headlines about the Ian Bell injury, the lot of teams are suffering with the same injuries and niggles, and the Babar Azam is facing difficulties, Kamran Akmal is facing difficulties, and now AB de Villiers is the next target who is facing difficulties for the Lahore Qalandars. But the Qalandari team का कहना है कि AB de Villiers is perfectly fine, minor stiffness in the back, and he was given rest in the second match innings versus Quetta Gladiators, and he will return to the action soon in the next match. So the next headline is regarding the Brandon Taylor, who is out of the Pakistan Super League. So a lot of injuries are now coming. Brandon Taylor is the next one who is out because of the injury to his calf, and Qalandars already having 6 foreign players, therefore no replacement is required at the moment. You are watching Match Point, and we will soon proceed towards the show, and we will tell you what is happening in the matches of the Pakistan Super League. You are watching the Awaz. I am Dr. Adnan, your host, and you can join me on the Twitter and the Instagram, ADNAN KHAN, and also you can watch us on the YouTube and the Facebook page, and you can follow us there on the Greatest Empire USA. And today, something interesting for you, that today a fan will be with us. Who will be the fan? As I told you on the YouTube and the Facebook, that every time there will be a super fan for the special Match Point. So let's see and watch the show at the end, till the end, that who is the today's fan of Match Point and what message he is giving. I will take a short break and then I will be right back. Welcome back on the Match Point. So before going to the matches and to the match-to-match scenario of the Pakistan Super League, I may tell you that the total number of matches so far have been played in this Pakistan Super League Season 4 before coming to the Pakistan until today's date are 20 matches. Team batting first having the number of wins are 4. So the successful formula and the success story of the Pakistan Super League. Chase the game. Just what the Gladiators are doing. Team batting second is having the wins number 16, which are most in any Pakistan Super League at this current stage of the game. Match number 11, first of all, I will proceed, which was played between Islamabad United and Peshawar Zalmi. Zalmi winning the toss and elected to field. Ian Bill making 54 and the Delport making the 29 runs. Islamabad managed 44 runs in the last 5 overs, but they lost 5 wickets in such proceedings, and Bell was finally run out in the penultimate over of the game. But a steady innings that gave Islamabad something to fight on. United make 158 for 9, and the chase started, and the Pollard making the brilliant and the brisk 51, Wahab making the 20 at the end. The latest producer of Pakistan's fast bowling factory, Mohammad Musa, was on fire in this very match. He put the 4 overs in this match, 25 runs he have given and 3 wickets he have taken, and Musa was wonderful to see in this game. Wahab Riaz smashed first ball of the over for 6, but Wahab was not knowing that the drama champion and the champions of the champion, Islamabad United, still having the old ammunition, and the old ammunition working in a style in the over. And the equation looked a lot simpler after the Wahab 6 for the Zalmis, when they needed only 13 runs and the 5 deliveries. Looked like to us the easy target and the easy chase, but then Mohammad Sami, the skipper of the Islamabad United and the Pakistan's fast bowler Mohammad Sami, he successfully defended 19 runs of the last over, which is including a hat-trick to defeat Peshawar Zalmi in a style by 12 runs. Zalmi's 146 all out in 19.4 overs, and Islamabad United ultimately winning the game by 12 runs. Mohammad Sami is the 4th bowler to take a hat-trick in the Pakistan Super League, after Muhammad Amir has done it in 2016 and Anchorperson Khan and Imran Tahir doing for Sultans in 2018. Next game was also very interesting. That was match number 12 between the Gladiators and Qalandars. Rana Saab Qalandars were on the edge. Again, the things were going up and down, and the Quetta's Gladiator, the Sarfraz Ahmed and Viv Richard team was ever blossoming with the flying colours. So Gladiators winning the toss and opted to ball. As you know, they love to chase games, and every time they chase, 99.9% chances that Gladiators will go to the flying colours. So AB de Villiers was not out on the 45, Suhail Akhtar making 29, but none of the other Qalandari batsmen could do well in the game. Qalandars making 143 for 7, Ghulam Mudassir taking 3 wickets in this game. Then SN Ali 40, and when he was on the 40, then he was bowled by the Sandeep Lamishan of a wonderful googly which he couldn't read. Sarfaraz Ahmed remained 52 unbeaten, and Sarfaraz Ahmed again making a thriller for the Quetta Gladiator when he smashed a 6 of the penultimate ball to finish a tense chase versus Lahore Qalandars, making it now the 4 consecutive wins for Gladiators. While chasing the target of 144 runs, Sarfraz remained unbeaten with 52 of only 36 balls, in between the Pakistan skipper making the 4 boundaries and the 1-6. Haris Rauf was the pick of the Qalandars, the latest generation and the latest addition for the Lahore Qalandars, and maybe soon we will be seeing him in the team Pakistan, grabbing 2 wickets for Qalandars, which were not enough to stop the Shane Watson and Sarfaraz Ahmed's Quetta Gladiators, and Gladiators ultimately winning by 3 wickets, and the success formula of chase goes on. The next game, it was between the Islamabad United versus Karachi Kings, who need to win the game at every cost to come up on the table, not like the last game. What happened? Match number 13, and the Kings batting first, Babar Azam making 27, Ben Duckett unbeaten 49, Amir Jameen 39 not out, and Kings giving the target 143 for the loss of 6 wickets, and they played their full quota of 20 overs. But the things didn't go well for them. They tried out Mohammad Amir and all the pacers, but never helped out, as Ronki was too good for the Kings. What Ronki did, he chased out the match with 67 not out, single-handedly taken the boat to the other corner for the United. Samit Patel was 45 not out, who has joined in the middle to the Ronki, and both of them having the safe hands, becoming the safe hands for Islamabad United. Usman Khan Shinwari for this PSL, his figures, Usman Khan Shinwari is not at all working either for the Pakistan team, either for the Islamabad United. In the beginning, he was having some good time with the Pakistan in the recent outings in New Zealand and in the South Africa, but later on he was not at his best what he was performing back 2 years ago or 1 year ago. And the same thing happening over here with the Shinwari, that he is being smashed around the boundaries by in the different games of Kings. Usman Khan Shinwari, if I want to tell you the figures, total 16 overs he has given, 4 wickets he has taken, 4 maidens he has put no wickets, and 160 runs he has given in the quota of 16 overs overall, which he has played in the Pakistan Super League. So that's why things not working well for him, need to be seen. Average of 40 and economy rate of 10, which is not acceptable in this format of the game. United chased the match in 16.1 overs, and Imad taking 2 wickets, and they lost 3 wickets United, and ultimately Luke Ronki's and Mohammad Sami's and Dean Jones Islamabad United winning the game by 7 wickets. Luke Ronki's strike rate was amazing, 161.96 as an opening batsman, which is highest in the T20 history for any batsman in the history of the Pakistan Super League, with at least 1000 runs on the board. Another great innings, 67 of 35 by him to take Islamabad home. He has now the 6th man of the match awards for the Pakistan Super League, which are maximum by any player, and the 6th man of the matches means it's a record in the Pakistan Super League. Together, so much man of the matches in the pocket. So before ending the show, as I told you that there will be a time for a super fan. Who is the super fan for us? Let's see the super fan.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Shakil Ahmed and I am right-handed opener batsman.
So the time for the super fan was over. Shakil Ahmed was the super fan for us, who have sent us the maximum messages and the maximum likings for our page and the YouTube page. So if you want to become a part of my show and the part of the match point on e-Awaaz, tell us over a short video and tell us whom you are supporting, and you will be the star in the match point. So stay tuned to the e-Awaaz, stay tuned to the match point. Next time when I will come, I will bring more news and the more matches from the PSL. Till then, Dr. ADNAN says you goodbye. Take care and bye-bye. So we have to move super fan का नाम ले लूँ. And for the surgery, now he is back to the UK for the foot surgery, and he will return back to the. ये खबर मेरा ख्याल है मैं दे चुका हूँ ना पहले. ये इयन बेल की, ये ना दूँ दोबारा.
There's the man who's been largely responsible for our goal.